What's going on, everybody? Oh, it's here, man. The Devil of Hell's Kitchen's back, baby. We're going to talk about the first two episodes and how much they punched us right in the gut and everything else. Buckle up, people. Devil of Hell's Kitchen's back. Let's go. Ooh, boy. I don't know if you guys are ready for this episode. We got a lot to talk about. Obviously, you know who I am. It's your boy Kev, aka Spider Kev here. Listen, I'm not by myself. The man, the myth, the legend's back, people. Mike Berry's back.
Hello there. It's been a minute.
Oh man, I missed you so much.
I missed doing this. I missed you. I don't know how you missed me. You have messaged me about 5 times every day, and I appreciate that.
Listen, we're yin and yang now. Come on now.
Exactly, dude.
Listen, man, I'm so glad you're back. Listen, you came back at the greatest time.
Oh, dude, I can't wait.
Listen, yes,
I got notes. I got notes with a broken
God,
hand.
I see that. Okay. Oh my God, the notes. That's crazy.
Not easy to write, but I did it.
That chicken scratch is more chicken scratch. Holy shit. Anyway, listen, this is our review. Full spoilers, by the way. Full spoilers. If you have not watched Daredevil Born Again, the first 2 episodes, come back, put this on watch later, come back and join us at the table and talk about this, because we're going to talk about full spoilers. Grab your chair and pull that thing up to the table. Listen, let's have a good conversation, Mike.
Rock on.
Let's do this, man. Look, I don't even know how to start.
How do you start? We can start with I don't even know where to start. Okay, let's start with we'll start with that intro. They changed the intro.
Updated, I will say.
Yes. And
I will say updated.
There was like a part of me that was like, it's not all blood, it's Disney. Then I was like, okay, it makes sense though that they're rebuilding Daredevil because he's born again.
Yeah. And what's about to happen in this series? It's foreshadowing, I guess you could say.
Exactly.
I'd still prefer the older theme. That's just me.
Same.
That's just me. But I appreciate that they still kept it. Kind of.
It showed up a couple times.
Yeah. Oh my God! It just showed up when he first suited up.
Dude, right? Let's talk about that, because that was like a splash page, like come to life, like him like jumping in front of that thing, and it was just like pure like Frank Miller goodness. Him like standing in the thing, the theme hits, the lights hit. Yeah, dude, it was dope. Like stained glass, everything.
Just him swinging with. Oh my God! You would think it's Spider-Man. I was like, oh my God! I need him and Tom Holland to just see each other for 5 minutes.
We'll get there. We'll get to that.
Okay. So, and I will say, the CGI was a little, wasn't great. It was not great, but I don't care. I enjoyed the hell out of that. No cut, all one shot fight with Daredevil and Bullseye.
Dude, when they like pull the doors shut and like the shadows come up and they're still fighting in the shadows, like I was like, oh my God. And he throws like the cue ball and those knives, dude, those knives. How many knives did he have? He was like a Ginsu-matic. Like,
I think at a certain point he did grab knives from the tables, I will say. Okay. But yeah, I mean, the dude looked like Daredevil looked like a straight porcupine, bro.
Exactly.
But yeah, I loved. Oh my God, I love that. I love.
Dude. Not to jump like past that fight because it was amazing, but we swapped out a hallway fight for a flipping like stairwell fight. Like,
yeah, up. It was going up though.
Yeah,
that's hard to do. Yeah, that's hard to do.
Would you say Bullseye had the high ground?
He had something. He had something. Now,
but, oh my goodness, dude, that whole like
But I
It
will
didn't
say
like
before that,
yes.
I loved even through the first 2 episodes, I loved how the camera work of how his senses are, like
Mhm.
how they use his senses, because we kind of saw that in No Way Home with Peter and his spider
Mhm.
sense and how it was the camera zooming in and it's kind of like a 3D mod, like that type of work.
Yeah.
But they updated for him of how he used the sense. You see the camera
Yeah,
just
yeah,
in the
it starts,
screen.
like, panning in. Oh my
Uh huh.
goodness. Dude, that was
It
dope, yeah.
well done. It was well done. I will say.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh
that was
man, there's
dope.
so much to talk about. That was just the first 15 minutes. It was just
I
the
don't
first
wanna talk
15
about
minutes.
I don't wanna talk about minute 15 of them 15 minutes, though, that's for sure.
It
Ah,
straight punched you in the gut, bro.
it
It
dude,
punches you in the gut. Now
like,
there.
it didn't, like, register in my head what was happening when, the guy on the phone was like, "I'm sorry, Foggy, he just wanted to know where you are," and then, like, they showed the gun, and I'm like, "What's happening? What's ha" and then, like, Matt started swinging, and I was like, "Oh, no," and, like, I dude, I honestly thought he was gonna get there. I honestly did. I did not see, like, Foggy getting shot at all.
No. What's with the show loving having blood on Karen's face?
Ah, it's a new drinking game.
Ugh, thank God I don't drink.
Yeah. But, yeah, that was dude, I did not. And, like, I don't think it's gonna be one of those MCU, like, "Oh, he survived." No, dude, he is
He's done.
yeah.
He's unfortunately
Because
gone.
like, you cut to the 1 year later, and it's like, he's still dead.
Yeah, they end gamed us.
Oh, they totally did. They
Yeah,
totally
they did.
did.
Yeah, they totally did. Oh
That
man,
was
Matt was
sad.
just getting happy, was starting to be happy. He
Mhm.
was happy just to
And, oh,
take it all away.
Karen was, like, flirting with him and,
Oh no,
like
she literally said, "Why don't we get out of here?" I'm like, "Oh,
exactly, like, come
oh,
on.
all right,
Them redheads, dude,
straight
them
to the
redheads.
point." Oh my god! And then what? The little bit, not the little bit of detail, but the of Matt crying when he hears Foggy's heart stop
Yeah,
and
oh my
knowing that he's
goodness.
gone. He's crying while Bullseye is laughing.
Mhm.
That's hard to do.
Exactly, and then something I wasn't expecting at all either. He just he chucked him off. He threw him
Just
off the edge.
threw him off. He said, "Long live the king."
Dude, and, like, not for nothing, but, like, he didn't even look, like, his head was, like, pointed in a completely different direction. He just threw him off the edge. I was like,
That
"That's
was
cold."
that was the breaking point, bro.
And I really thought he was dead because I was like, "Man, they just wasted Bullseye."
Nope.
And
Somehow
then
he survives that.
mm, that
Huh. Now, obviously, in season 3, at the end, you see that he has surgery on his
mhm,
back, right?
yes.
Just spitballing here. Just spitballing. What if, now that he's the MCO, what if they used vibranium for his spine?
Okay. Who
Just,
paid for it?
just a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. They're worried about
Could happen.
adamantium now. They don't
That
care about
that's
vibranium.
true.
Vibranium's like that side piece. They don't care about that no more. It's just a quick little thought. Just a
It
little
could be,
thought.
it could be.
It could be
Hmm.
something.
Yeah, who fixed him up anyway? Like, come on.
It was the doctor. I forget his name. He's in the comics too. Oh, I just rewatched it too.
Did yeah, no, dude, you soldiered on. I
Hmm.
watched like a 20-minute recap video.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that, but I chose not to.
Nah, dude, yeah, dude, God bless you. You did
Oh,
the
thanks,
Lord's
man.
work today.
Thanks, man. I try. Okay, so time has passed for Matt, and he is now working with a another
Yes.
lawyer. Yeah. Uh, and Karen actually moved to San
San Francisco. Yes.
Francisco. Ah, everyone wants to go to San Francisco in the MCU now.
Yeah, why not? It's
Yeah.
like the farthest away from vigilantism.
Eh,
Except Is Van Dyne is the Ant-Man stuff in San Francisco?
I know Hank. Hank is
Whoa.
no, Scott's there.
Yes.
Scott and his daughter's there, and I would think Hope. I think Hope's there too.
Probably.
Shang-Chi's there,
All right, they're bringing a band together there.
and
They're gonna-
She-Hulk. Anyway,
well, Matt was over there for a minute, I guess.
yeah,
Maybe he
and
was visiting. Maybe he was visiting Karen.
now that's what me and Frank were talking about today. He was wondering about the timeline of this because we know that obviously Matt
Oh,
saw She-Hulk. So was that before Bullseye kills Foggy? Because he
yeah,
does look happy in She-Hulk. Like he
yeah.
looks like he was cracking jokes with her and everything. I I firmly believe this took place in between season 3 and Born Again.
That makes sense.
Somewhere around that timeline. This
Yeah, I like
it's
that.
yeah. Um
The less we got to touch back on She-Hulk, the better. It works.
anyway. Listen, we're not talking about that. We're talking about Daredevil now.
Exactly.
Anyway. So what else happened? God,
What else happened? Well,
this was an hour episode.
it was the courtroom scene with Bullseye in the first episode?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So after all that, and like Matt just like stops on the stand and he hears her heartbeat, and like she comes in, and like that felt good. And like they're sitting outside the courtroom, and Matt's trying his best. He's like, "You want to get out of here? You want to grab some coffee?" And she's like stone cold, like, "No, I don't. I don't want to talk to you." Like things ended, things fell apart. Like they really, really fell apart. And it was heartbreaking. I was like literally like choking up because I felt really bad. Because
Right.
I like it's they're the team.
Yeah.
We ended with the new sign, the three amigos there. Like
And they just
it fell apart, and it really hurt.
I want people are upset about that, and some people actually said that they turned it off after he died. Yeah. 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 Now, listen, if you're upset because of it, that's fine. That's
Mhm.
fine. You have your own opinions. You you have the right to have your own opinion.
Yes.
But be a little what's the word? Keep
Uh,
open-minded. You know?
exactly. Don't be so reactive.
It's so don't be so reactive. I get it. It's a character that we knew and we learned to love in those 3 seasons.
Mhm.
It's Matthew Murdoch. Every time I think of Foggy, I think of the scene where they meet Karen for the first time. She goes, "How long have you guys been studying law?" And Matt just goes, "What time is it? 12:30? About 7 hours."
See, that's the chemistry that like the three of them pulled off so good. And like
Yeah.
I don't mean to like put my tinfoil hat on, but remember when like Born Again was first like cooked up and they were like, we're not hiring them back. They're not gonna come back.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the
So
only
like
ones they really wanted back was obviously Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio.
yeah, exactly.
Everyone
But
else was gonna get the boot.
exactly. So it was nice. It was really nice seeing them. Like I hate to think like they killed him off because he had like something else to do, but I also
Yeah.
think like they definitely worked the story around it. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah. Now I did see a report that him and Karen were supposed to come back in season 2. Now,
are they gonna
flashback.
collect the 7 Dragon Balls? Make their one wish.
Come on, Mike.
How you gonna bring it back? How you gonna bring it back?
I said flashback, Mike.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's better.
My mind went to Dragon Ball. My bad.
Oh my! Well, it's not like Karen's dead. She's still alive.
What
It's just
about him?
he's the one dead. I'm sorry.
He, ah,
Kevin, I'm sorry.
he was hitting on that girl. That was all gonna work out for him.
Yeah, I guess his girlfriend in season 3 didn't work out so well.
No,
Whatever.
I know it was a nice like mention because it was Hold on, let me consult the tomes here, the notes. Hogarth, and that is
Oh,
Hogarth
from Iron
was.
Giant.
I wish, dude. I'm telling you, Iron Giant's the best. Uh, see what you did. No, Hogarth was wasn't that Trinity's character that works with Jessica Jones.
I believe so.
So
I believe so.
nice little connection.
Nice little
Bring
connection there.
Kristen Ritter back, please.
It might happen the way it's looking.
Exactly.
It might happen. But we got the court and Matt with the line. You can sentence him to whatever. It doesn't change the fact that my friend is dead.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was that was harsh.
Yeah, but it's true. It's like you can sentence him for life. You can give him the death penalty. You can do whatever. It doesn't change the fact that my best friend is dead.
Yeah, I think I have it here. It says that I don't get to see Foggy again. And I was like,
Yeah.
dang, dude. Also, there was I don't know if you called it in there. I think there was 9 or 10 deaths from that fight because of Bullseye.
Really?
The prosecutor or the judge was like, you're sentenced to like 9 or 10 consecutive life sentences for each death. So like Bullseye like went to town.
Wow. Okay.
What a jerk.
Yeah. Yeah. And the fact that when they sentenced him, you see Karen and you see Matt. Matt was pissed.
Mm-hmm.
He knows what he wanted. He wanted him to get the death penalty.
Yes.
And it shows of what's going on with the show and how broken the court
Judicial
is. Like,
system? Yep.
how broke the system is, unfortunately. And man, it's what the show always got me was their drama and their and not the fights, just them talking or the just interaction with one another. And
Exactly. It's like this show has a lot of big moments, and I think it's in the next episode there was like a big talking moment, and it was just as riveting as any fight was.
yeah.
So
Yeah. Then Kingpin. We finally get Kingpin and the iconic backwards camera shot. They love that having the camera behind him.
And he's eating his omelet. He's eating his eggs.
Though. He's losing weight.
Yes.
Because Matt Murdock is.
Was the diner scene in episode 1 or 2?
1.
Okay, all right. So okay, I
at
want
the
to talk
end.
about that then. That's what I'm talking about. That whole like speech between them on that. But like, yeah, Kingpin, he's got some marital issues. We'll say that.
Yeah, I just love how the first line, he just walks in the room.
Vanessa.
Every time he says her name, I just laugh. I'm sorry. I just
can't help it. I'm the same way. Like Vanessa, and then his fingers are going.
His fingers.
Vanessa.
Oh my god! So it turns out that she is cheating on him.
Yeah,
cheated on him with a guy named Adam.
So I wanted to ask you, ooh,
could you imagine?
Oh my goodness. So I wanted to ask you, and I didn't know how to ask you like via text without like sounding crazy, but was that in season 3 or was that like in between?
What?
Her with this Adam guy. I guess that was after the fight of season 3, the ending.
This happened in between.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because when they brought it up, I was like, I don't remember any of that.
No, because season 3, they get married at the finale.
Okay.
So I don't know what happened in between. Now they did say, he disappeared on her, and he said he had to go
with a protege. He was training, and we got our little like sprinkling of Echo, which I hope that's not the last we ever hear of Echo.
Yes.
I would be absolutely heartbroken. I love the character in the comics. I love David Mack's art. I love David Mack's creation, and I really like the actress playing her.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't mind the show.
I thought it was really good. Yeah,
It was good for what it was.
Mhm.
I would rather watch that than She-Hulk.
Correct.
Yes, but yeah, she got brought up a couple times.
I like that.
Obviously, talking to Vanessa, and
Mhm.
then the diner scene. But we're not gonna get to the diner scene right away, Matt. Mike, I know you want to talk about it.
That's
Alright.
Mike Murdoch, not
Mike
Matt
Murdock,
Murdoch.
you his long lost brother.
Yes.
Okay.
We're separated in the church orphanage. It's very weird.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. I wonder if we're gonna see the mom. Now that you brought that up, I wonder if we're gonna see his mom.
I would hope so. Like she's obviously still in New York City. The priest is dead, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Okay. So we oh god, this episode was an hour long.
It
Try
was.
to remember everything that happened. Um uh
I think
the
next we jump to Mayor of New York before the diner scene where they do the whole like voting thing.
but I think in between that, he goes on his date.
Yes.
The not so date.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Did you? There was a little thing I have written down here. I think she asks him what school he went to, and I don't know my New York schools. I really don't. I don't know New York colleges at all. But he says, "What school did you go to?" And he says Xavier. And like I was like, hmm.
Hmm. And
Like
she's in Queens. She lived in Queens.
yeah, like so like the only thing that tells me like it's not like mutant related was there was no like guitar riff. If like he was like
Could you
Xavier,
imagine?
if he said Xavier and it was like do-do-do-do-do-do.
I can just see you be like, yeah. I it was a little creepy how his friend set them up, even though it wasn't exactly a setup. Oh yeah, it's a therapy session. Oh no, I thought it was a legal
Yeah.
session. Like it okay, but you could tell they kind of clicked because when she was like, "Oh, I don't date lawyers," because they
Yeah.
always argue about everything, and
And
that's
then what
when
did he do? He argued
he
with her
argued
right
about
away.
it.
He rebutted.
He rebutted.
And then
Yeah,
like he asked her to sit back down and
they just
I'm
started
pretty sure
talking.
she's glad she did.
Yeah,
So
that's great. I'm so happy for him.
why is it always
Oh,
so easy?
huh?
Why is it always so easy in the TV shows? Jeez. But
Anyway,
yeah, like so they obviously hit it off and
I start
right.
crying. So
So they hit it off and then what else do I got? Mention it. Okay. All right. So you tell me the rest of what you got.
so Matt finds out that Kingpin is running for mayor,
hmm
and again, the way they want the crowd or the audience to feel like they are Matt because his hearing is kind of muffled,
hmm
but then once you hear Fisk go, "Mayor, I'm running for mayor," the audio clears up. He's paying attention to that.
Yeah, then he walks over and turns off the record player
Yes.
and
I like how they're using the camera and the audio for his hearing.
yeah, definitely. It's a nice switch up. I also want to mention because it was in this episode, it was in the next one, but I really like the um Urich's daughter, Ben Urich's the BB press or whatever it is.
She was in both, but she didn't talk to Kingpin until the second episode.
Yeah, I really like that they're like cutting in like the street view of things because I like how it keeps it like MCU stuff is always so grand and
Yeah.
crazy, and like this just like pulls it back down. And I
Yeah.
like the talking to the people, and like you get their perspective where that guy's like, Daredevil's a bum. He ain't been around in a year.
It
Bum.
reminds me of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. He stinks and I don't like him. That's what it reminded me of. I started laughing. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, they are going, a street level,
Mhm.
side of New York. Obviously, we got so much other things that are happening in New York in 2 months with Thunderbolts,
Yeah.
and God only knows what's going to happen with Fantastic Four, even
Exactly.
though it's not in our universe, but something's going to happen.
Yeah, something tells me they're gonna end up in New York.
Yeah. So, I mean, mostly the Thunderbolts, because we saw the trailers, we saw what's going to happen with Century and the Void,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's to come back down to earth a little bit and actually talk to the people of New York, because that's the thing. New York is a big city, and
Mhm.
what makes city more larger than life is the people.
Yes.
And I'm glad they're getting that. They're getting that type of energy, that type of emotion out of these people, even though they're not technically real, but but the one person said, we missed Daredevil, we need him back, and the other
Mhm.
ones go, no, we don't need no vigilantes. They're the reason why everything's happening. And
Yeah, you can't believe, dude. Could you imagine the insurance rates of New York City? Like, the car insurance got to be through the roof.
I would
Like,
never. I would.
bus companies are like, only 3 buses were sold in half today.
I would just in the first Avengers, the invaders, Loki invading New York. Right after that, I'm moving. I'm
Yep,
moving somewhere. No, you ain't. I ain't going back there.
dude. Like, Window Wizards was like, we're making so much money on this. This Chartari crashing through everything.
Just
that.
so we get the scene of the episode.
Hold on, I want to add one more thing to vigilantes messing up New York City, and I want to say maybe Fisk can fix it.
Listen, man,
What a cool campaign slogan!
I was. Listen, me and Frank were talking about it in Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. If you have not watched that, me and Frank did the review for Friendly
I
Neighborhood Spider-Man. Go watch it if you haven't. I don't trust. I know I will never trust an Osborn, and I will never trust Kingpin
no,
ever.
nope. That's called
Never.
intuition, Kevin. That's called intuition.
No, it's also trauma. It's also friggin' trauma. Anywho, but Fisk is close to winning the election, and Matt decides to go pay him a visit.
Yes.
And they have this intense conversation at the diner. He goes, what did he say to Matt first? And then Matt clacked back at him. He goes, yeah, I noticed you're lighter on your feet. You gained muscle.
Did he say something about his suit being fancier or something? Or you come
Some
up in the
along those lines.
world, something
You
like
come
that.
you come up in the world, yeah. Some along those lines. And he has.
Yep.
I mean, he's making good money now. Good
He
for
has an
him.
apartment. He has an apartment with lights on. It's great.
He cooks with the lights on. and also the way he's out in his porch listening to other people's TVs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Great. Anyway, so
they're going back and forth, and like
Kingpin's asked him why he stopped becoming a vigilante. And we saw in the trailer like a line was crossed. And we're all wondering what that line was.
Mm-hmm.
It was Foggy dying, and Matt wanted to kill him. Well, tried to kill him, actually. He tried to kill him.
And
Didn't work.
What did Fisk say? He's like, there was a part of you that liked being up on that roof, fighting him and throwing him off. And it's like, oh my God, like.
But Frank Castle was right. One bad day away from being him. And look what happened.
Exactly.
Cinema. Cinema.
I want to point out one really small detail in that dining scene. There was a guy walking outside that was like, yo, it's Fisk. And then like Wilson just turns around and like winks at him really quick. And I'm like, that's charisma. Like that was perfect.
You
like,
better stop. I don't like what you're saying. You better stop it right now.
No, dude, it was awesome. I was like, see, that's exactly it. Like,
we need that.
Being
get stuff done.
Well, please. Dude, he gets some stuff done in episode 2.
But he does bring up Maya again. Well,
Mhm.
actually, Matt does, because
Yeah.
he
Was it? Yeah.
goes, yeah, he says something like, "Oh, I stepped away," or something along those lines. He's like, "Yeah, I heard this person shot you," or something. I forget how he said it. Oh my god! But it was a reference to Echo, or what
Mhm.
happened to Hawkeye, because I was a
And it
fan
was
of Hawkeye.
throughout the episode, like, I guess it's gonna be permanent thing, but he does have, like, scarring on his eye, which I thought was pretty rad.
Yeah,
I really noticed it in episode 2 when he was arguing with the commissioner.
yeah, and yeah, he the more he the angrier it gets, the more it gets more visual, like it's like
Yeah.
more like it's out there more.
Ugh.
And then top off ends with Kingpin and Matt. Kingpin goes, "Wow, oh my god, I'm so bad."
I have one line written down that Kingpin says, and it was, like, super dry and, like, totally, like, his awkward self, and he's like, "I love New York."
I love when you know
Exactly.
he doesn't. He hates New York. He's only doing this for himself.
But
But
was that No, that was episode yeah, so go ahead.
no, he basically just tells Matt, "Stay in your lane.
Mhm.
Don't do something stupid." Because Kingpin wants Vigilante gone. He
Yes.
wants Vigilante's gone. He says, "Stay in your lane, or I will come after you."
Mhm. And Matt's like, "Don't get out of line and I won't come after you." He's like, "I will be watching."
Yeah. And then he goes on his little date, and he's hearing TVs, but he's trying to focus on Heather.
Yeah.
But he's so focused on TV. Turns out this wins the election. And
Surprise.
surprise. And then the whole mob starts happening. And then they kiss, but he's too focused on the TV. She goes inside.
She looks
And
back
then
at him like 3 times. That was cute.
first off, who the hell is voting for this guy? When someone literally says, the guy crushed someone's skull with a car.
Look.
I don't get it.
I'm
I
not
don't get
going
it.
there.
Okay. Well, you don't want to talk about that, do you? You don't want to
No.
talk about that. You don't want to talk about how he just murders somebody with a car door, smashes his skull.
Dude, that's still one of, like, my favorite, like, MCU moments. I remember watching it and being like, I just
Oh, I love blood.
exactly. Well, that I just love, like, Kingpin was doing Kingpin things.
Right. But we get this great shot of Fisk looking up from the roof, and you see the light reflecting off him, and then Matt looking up at him
Mhm.
with the red on his side of his
Yeah,
face.
from the sirens. Oh, yeah, that was
Meanwhile,
great.
people are going crazy. There's people, I think, getting murdered or raped or whatever.
Yeah, there was something weird like that, and he didn't even do anything, which I thought was,
Yeah.
like, kind of like, but, at the same time, there was a mural being painted,
It's
on a wall.
Muse.
Yeah, of, like
It's
and
Muse.
it looked like I was trying to figure it out, and, like, I paused it for a minute, but I think it's, like, Fisk taking off, like, his,
It's
his
Muse.
face.
It's Muse pretty much saying,
He
he's wearing
can't
a
y
mask. You can't
yeah,
trust him. He's still Kingpin.
exactly, and, like, I thought that was dope.
Yeah. Then episode 2.
Episode hold on, bro.
God, I missed you.
Episode 2, Optics.
Optics. Now starts off. God, how did it start?
It started off with the New Year's party. No, wait, so
I
yeah, so
love
it starts off with the
New
New
York.
Year's party. Yeah, and it was, like, 2 minutes into it, and, I had to stop and take a picture, and I sent it to you.
Yes. Now, before you get to that part, I will say the people of New York had the hope, like they had the no, like the, I forget what they're called, the things you bang with, like bang them with, like for the noise, like the balloon.
Noisemakers?
Yeah, like they were what's the word? God, I'm blanking on the words. Wow.
It's
Um
alright. It's alright, you're good.
yeah, they were sponsored by Hope's company.
Were they? I didn't catch
Yeah,
that.
it's Hope and Hank's business or
You know what
company.
I did catch? I did catch there was a thing
Yeah,
for the Steve Trevor play.
yeah, and Luke Cage's club,
Oh, I didn't catch that. I just saw like the thing that was like Trevor or
Times
something
Square,
like
all the
that.
way to the left. His
Oh,
club.
really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's rad.
yeah. But as Wilson Fisk, congratulates himself kind of and tells the people, "Thank you. I love New York."
Exactly. Oh my god. What delivery.
So he makes the point that there will no longer be vigilantes. He said there will no longer be a man with a skull on his chest.
Yes.
There will not be a man dressed as a devil.
Yes. There was one in between there, Kev. One
Yeah, I
very
know.
important
I
one.
know. I'm getting there. He brings up a man dressed as a spider.
Dude.
Come on!
Dude, I took my remote and I was like, back up. Because I was even like, did you watch episode 2 yet? And you were like, yeah, it was really good. I'm like, dude.
Dude, a Spider-Man reference in an MCU show.
Yeah.
Sony, I hate you. I hate you. God, you're cock blocking us right now. I hate you. Listen, that's a different topic for another day. But Kingpin also meets up with the commissioner, and the commissioner hates him.
Yes.
Hates his guts.
Once a thug, always a thug.
Turns out the guy's from Philadelphia, man.
Yep. Dude, there were so many Philadelphia references. And then he starts talking about King of Prussia.
Yeah,
I'm like,
oh shit.
Road trip,
we're
dude.
loaded.
Dude, one time dude, we're going there. I mean, the hoagies supposedly suck, but whatever. Or was it hoagies or was it a cheesesteak? I
It's a
forget.
cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Because he said he's eating it, and he just goes, "The sandwich was disgusting." Oh man.
But like, dude, that's like classic Kingpin right there. Like, dig up the dirt and use it. And I don't care if you gotta drive to King of Prussia. You pay that toll. You get on that turnpike. You get off at that exit. KOP. You see the big I fly thing. That's when you know you're really close.
Yep, absolutely. Oh man, that was funny. Because he walks in, he's got the napkin on his chest, he's eating it, like he's enjoying it.
Yeah,
He goes,
I was like, is he just like being a dick? Is he just ignoring him? At the end, I was like, oh,
he's still that Kingpin.
mhm.
He's still that Kingpin. Anyways,
I want to back it up just a little bit because not too long after the intro, there was Kingpin was on his way to a meeting or something after he talked about the desk, and I was like, Kingpin, dude, you asked the funniest questions. How old do you think? He's like my 6-year-old. Yeah. How old do you think this desk is? Do you think this person's out here?
oh my god. Oh, the one that's so funny.
It was. I was just like,
because he's
how old
just
is
like he's like look how old this table is.
Vanessa would know.
Vanessa has a picture of her behind him. I was like, come on, bro. Oh, anyway. So he hates being mayor because he doesn't want to do any of the meetings.
No,
None.
exactly. So, anyway,
But
he's on.
he's supposed to love New York.
I love New York. So, like, as a man of the people, though, he's out driving around, and there's this crater in the middle of the street. What do you think that crater's from, dude? You don't get a sinkhole like that. That is an impact spot from somebody.
I don't know. Some people were thinking that was actually I don't. It can't be. It was too far away from them. It's almost saying it was from Green Goblin from New Way Home
Maybe
or Doc Ock, maybe. But I'm like, no, No Way Home was so long ago already.
Could you just imagine if there was like a little bit of webbing around there or something?
So
Like that's exactly who I thought of. But then he's like,
anybody.
"You don't need a permit. Get it
I'm
done.
right. You already approved. You got approved. Go.
You got your
I get
union.
stuff done.
You
And then
got
you
your
actually get
union
F-bombs.
workers. Yeah, your union workers there, and we're literally just standing here doing nothing, waiting for a permit.
Yeah, getting paid just to stand there.
Just fill it in. You
But
consider your permit.
but when he he says, "Oh, I get stuff done. This is how I'm gonna be." You get an F-bomb. All you hear is,
Yeah, exactly, dude. That's
I was like, "Oh, Disney pulling up the F-bombs." Okay.
The mouse is like, you can have one. Ha
all right. Oh God.
But yeah, no, that was just it was good. And like it's that awkwardness of him, like there's a problem right there, and he's not supposed to do it, and he just went and did it. And like it's kind of like Kingpin's mentality. He's a lot of times a bull in a china shop, and he'll just do whatever it takes to get it done.
And then, like you said earlier about the BB reports.
Yeah.
She goes to see him and talks to him, and she says, if you lose the cops, you lose the city.
Mhm.
Why are you giving him ammunition? He's like, I do love New York. I love the cops. Why are you giving that dude ammunition? Because now he's got the idea.
Exactly.
God damn it. But
yeah, he was pretty rough with that commissioner.
But if you notice too, when she told him like her name and her grandfather,
Something like, yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
You see his finger twitch.
Yeah, I was like, dude, this is awkward.
Because he's the one that killed him.
Oh, dude, I was so
Strangle him.
upset when they did that. I was so upset when they killed Ben Urich.
Yeah, man. But go back a little bit. Matt gets involved in a case with White Tiger.
Yes, Hector something Hector.
But it turns out the actor actually passed away.
I saw that. I was really sad.
He had cancer.
Oh, that's terrible.
But I don't know if he was the actual future plan, or were they going to bring a sister in or the daughter. White Tiger actually has gotten more popular as well, because I remember she was in Ultimate Spider-Man. She was in what was that comic run?
She was in New Avengers?
She
was on the Avengers for a minute because I bought her Marvel Legend like 10 years ago. To put on my Avengers self. I got it from Kmart.
They've been using the sister of
something like the daughter. I don't know.
Anyway, but yeah, she's got more pop. So I assume they're probably gonna bring.
It makes sense. Let's see her team up with Siri, the Black Panther. That would be dope.
Yeah, another street character.
Yep,
absolutely. But turns out these cops are dirty.
A little
dirty. Again, another.
I want to bring up one thing while we're talking about him because I have it written here. Can we get Hector a change of flipping clothes? That dude. Like, you're not telling me like he did it, that. You're not telling me like 24 hours didn't pass when he went from the subway to like in court. He was wearing the same dang clothes.
But it just shows how broke the system is. Because look,
dude, put him in a jumpsuit.
They literally went in the courtroom and the judge just said, "All right, you're charged and everything."
Yeah,
not guilty. Bye. That's literally how it went. Matt was like, "What?"
Yeah,
it just shows how broken the system is.
Hey, that was like the third or fourth time they showed him, and I was like, "Dude's in the same clothes, man."
Stop worrying about the clothes.
It's weird.
Stop.
It's weird.
Stop.
All right.
You just got back. Stop.
I do. Stop. Are you surprised? Are you surprised?
No, but stop.
On to the next thing on the list. Ben Urich's relationship now. The commission's coming hard on Fisk. That sounds bad. But yeah, he's being a complete dick to him. And he was like, once a thug, always a thug. You're coming up here, showing up late, and
We've already discussed this, Mike.
well, okay, well then, what's next, Kev?
You know what? You know what?
What's that mute? You had your mute button pressed. All right, the next thing on my list is the white tiger costume. He found that white tiger costume in the box.
How about now?
Thank you. There's a lot of pressure. You're letting it all ride on my shoulders, homie.
Welcome back, buddy. Anyway.
So, Matt's fixer guy, what's his name? Cherry or something like that?
Maybe.
Something. But he finds the white tiger costume like under the bed in like a nice little box. With like the amulet sitting right on top, and I'm like, I don't think he's going to Comic-Con wearing that thing. So and then we're gonna cut to at the police station, and where the cops are kind of giving Hector the business, and trying to get a confession out of him, and Matt does what Matt does, and he kind of butts his way in and kind of gives him the pro bono speech.
Yeah, he did.
So.
Dude, he wasn't even in the like. He was just there talking to just a random person. He hears them going, "You will turn yourself in. You will tell them what you did." And he's like, "All right, I'm coming up."
Did he cut that lady straight off?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
And then it was funny. At least I got the impression it was probably meant to be this way, but I don't know if it was that scene or a little bit later, but Matt was asking him about like White Tiger. I guess it was later. And he's like, I had to do something. Daredevil's gone, dude. Someone has to be there. And I was like, see, there's your consequence, Matt. Like,
yeah,
you can't just step away. Bad things happen.
Exactly.
So it was like that nice little consequence with that.
Consequences. Illegal consequences. All right. But I am excited to see them fight together, because it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna happen. It is. I'm excited
definitely.
to see. I'm excited to see what they do with White Tiger's powers.
Okay.
We saw it a little bit with the TV, because in the first episode we did see a glimpse of him fighting.
Yeah, that was
robbers.
like right away.
Yeah. So I'm curious of what they do with this. I really am. Because how many episodes we got left? 7?
I don't know. Where's Kev? He's usually really good at Googling things.
Right.
Dude, I hope it's more than 8 episodes. I hope it's more than 8. That would at least like the Netflix ones were 12, weren't they?
Yeah, but that was Netflix. It's 9 episodes.
So we have 7 left.
Yes. Hey, but we're gonna get Daredevil. The report is that we're supposed to get Daredevil every year now.
Okay.
They want to go back to actual TV, how you get a new season every year.
I'll take that.
They're about to start filming right now.
And you know who popped up? You know who popped up? He's in New York City. And who's in New York City?
And they're working on the script for season 3.
Wow.
Yep.
So someone just posted on their Twitter that she's in New York City right now, and that would be.
Is it Miss Jessica Jones?
That it is. You might say I'm excited about her coming back.
I am too. I really enjoyed the first season. I thought, oh God, what's his name? It's not Killmonger. Kilgrave. I think he was one of the best villains in Marvel shows and MCU projects.
I still think I still think the Netflix series, outside of Loki and Thanos, had the best villains. We had Purple Man, we had Kingpin, and then we had Copperhead. from Power Man.
Yeah. And we had the hand for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We had the hand for a little bit.
Hey, I got a question to ask you. All right,
What?
you don't have to. You don't have to tell anybody. Did you watch The Defenders when you were watching Daredevil?
No, I was not. I did not, because I know what happens.
Nothing freaking happens.
He gets a building dropped on him and somehow
Exactly. He gets like flushed down the toilet and then wakes up.
and Elektra's gone.
Yeah.
Anyway. We could see her too.
I could have sworn I heard they recast her, which is a little sad, but
No, I heard the opposite. I heard they were bringing back the original cat.
oh, really? Okay, yeah, I'll take either way.
Either way, yeah, I'm excited. Anyway, so Heather gets a new client or
Yes.
clients.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, there was a little bit flip there.
Counselor.
So she's got okay. I don't even think she got 3 new clients because that weirdo signed the book, and that's Muse, and then
the guy who's in Wednesday. Good for him.
Oh,
man.
was that him?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh,
the guy from Wednesday.
Yeah. Didn't he end up being a monster or something?
Yeah.
Okay. I watched it once.
It's a good series.
It was decent.
He's coming back for season 2.
All right, rad.
Yeah, good for him, man.
So like when she was like oh, I have a client coming over, I totally thought it was going to be him. I did not. And then like she signs like the NDA and everything, and in come the Fisks.
The Fisk. Again, the backwards goddamn shot of him and his bald head. Got it. They just love that. They love that shot. I don't know what it is.
I think they're trying to tell us something with it.
What do they think they're trying to say?
Not to trust him. That maybe his intentions.
Good save.
His intentions are
good
maybe
save,
inverted.
Man.
Again, cinema.
Cinema. Because he loves Vanessa, and he loves
New York.
That will never get old.
Nope.
But yeah, so Heather actually meets Muse and the Fisk. Do you think they're prepping her to be a bigger character in this show?
I think so. It's either that or like losing her is going to corrupt the intentions of Wilson Fisk. Meaning like right now, in his own delusional way, in the hero of his own story, he wants to fix New York. Is he going to go about it the right way?
No. Sick way.
Yeah, exactly. And then something's going to happen. They're probably going to split up, and it's going to start to twist his reality. And I think he's going to start slipping and really going back to his old ways. While she is doing the whole female kingpin thing.
Yeah, she's really developed into loving what he does.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. When you're power hungry, you're power hungry.
Exactly. Well,
what?
She was even rocking like the white suit when she was. Well, they were in like a storage container.
Hey man, when you gotta hide, you gotta hide.
Exactly. Rent's cheap.
Rent's cheap. Exactly. So we get back to Matt, and he is following the cop that was involved with White Tiger, and they find the guy who they were originally attacking. That White Tiger intervened. Matt again just stalking him and just listening for him.
Hours.
Yeah.
How do you not notice a blind guy behind you for like 17 blocks?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a big city. There's a lot of people.
Okay.
I don't know.
I guess so. Okay.
Whatever. So Matt finds the guy first, gets him out. Then we get that scene. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was much like camping. It was intense. So like first off, like they open the door and like Matt's just standing there with his cane and like they totally like chest bump him and I'm like, really? The dude's obviously blind.
It doesn't matter that he has oversensitive, senses.
Mhm.
It's still the man can't see.
Exactly. And then he's like, right away I was gonna be like, well, Matt should be asking like, where's your warrant? Where's your anything? And like, obviously they're gonna do what they want to do. And you got the guy with the little beanie cap, the main guy who was there, and he just starts, he wants to take out Matt, and
Yeah.
he starts,
No witnesses.
yeah, he just beats the crap out of him,
Yeah.
and then
And Matt just turns it on. He
it's
just
the
turns it
switch
on.
flips and dude, he takes that guy's arm and not only does he bend it in half, then he like dosey does and swings the guy around.
Right into the table. So I'm like, wait,
Dude, oh.
hey Matt, you been to the gym, buddy? What'd you
And,
take?
and then it was
Did you take some of those pills that Thunderbolt Ross was taking?
So yeah, I don't think let's see, how did it what happened first? Did we see the tattoo?
We see the tattoo before he starts fighting.
Okay,
they
that's
got him in a
okay,
chokehold.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we see the tattoo and right away it just my mind blows up. There's a big deal about like cops taking on like the Punisher logo. It's the Punisher logo was used in some events that were the creator of the Punisher. It's not Chuck Dixon. It is give me 2 seconds because it's gonna bug me. I can't think of the guy's name.
1, 2. You got 2 seconds.
All right, wow. Stretch it out. editing magic.
1.
Jerry Conway.
Okay.
Jerry Conway. Okay. So like the Punisher logo has been used in a lot of acts of violence, acts of cops maybe crossing the line, soldiers, and Chuck Dixon is not a fan of that. So they ended up like changing the Punisher's logo in the comics. But before that, there was an issue where Punisher confronts these two police officers who have the logo and they're like, we're just like you, like we can do what you do, we appreciate what you do. And Frank's like, God no, like you guys took an oath and I'm here to do the things that you won't do. And if you want to like have a role model, go see Captain America, not me. I'm not that guy. And he rips it up and throws it away. And like Frank's gonna be so pissed.
Yeah. And that's how I said that's how they're gonna tie him in.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta bring him in. Oh boy, I can't. Do you think we're gonna see him this episode?
I think I don't know. I want to
see
like,
him, just don't know when.
I want to see like them show like maybe the cops like brandishing the logo or something, and maybe Frank's at like a bar or something and sees it, and he's like, no, and like makes his march down to New York City.
Oh, and that's how they end the episode.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see that. I mean, it is the third episode. We still got. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Like I don't quite remember where it ended.
It ends with him pretty much killing those guys, and he screams, and that's the end.
No, I'm sorry. Season 2 of Punisher.
Oh, God,
I don't remember. It's been
a minute.
So like it's been before COVID.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah. So I don't quite remember where Frank is, but I imagine he's somewhere counting his pennies and singing his songs, and maybe he's living a quiet life. And then like he sees this and it's gonna bring him back.
One batch.
That's what it was. One penny. I was thinking penny. Yeah,
penny
1 penny, 2 penny. That's what it is. See, Kev.
See, I can remember that, but I can't remember anything I just heard literally yesterday.
No. Can I pay my bills on time? Never. But I can tell you comic book lore.
Yeah. But We end the episode again. Matt flings the guy to the fridge.
Splat.
Flat, and you just hear his neck crack. I'm like, oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead.
He's
And Matt picks up his broken glasses and he lets out the scream.
yeah, the primal. I have it on here. Primal scream. He just Daredevil's back. He might not like it, but he's back.
He screamed, obviously because he's angry, but he made a promise. He stepped away. Fortunately, life isn't all cakes and rainbows, and sometimes you have to make a hard decision. And yes, put the suit back on.
Yep. And judging from the trailer that we saw, there's going to be a selection of suits.
That's why I was saying I think She-Hulk was in between 3 in this season because
that makes sense.
Saw the yellow. We saw a yellow one. So
yeah.
I want the black and red.
Yes,
I
definitely.
I do. Just because I saw it in Friendly Neighbor Spider-Man, but I had the Funko Pop too.
Yeah, what is it? Shadowland Daredevil or something like that is the name of it. Yeah. And then nothing will ever beat, because I think I had the figure, but it was like it was the Secret Wars Daredevil. They made 2 Secret War Daredevil. They made the red one, and then they made the black and silver one where he had these like spiky pads, and it was like armored Daredevil. I was like, let's get that in there.
But, yeah, I need to see it, even though we're probably not gonna see it, but I want to see that suit so bad.
Definitely.
God, I want it. Anyway, so that was the 2 episodes. Boy, they came out swinging, Mike. They really
definitely
did.
They hit hard, they hit rough, and again, it just felt gritty, and it felt street level, and it's exactly what I wanted it to be.
Yes, exactly.
Maybe with like a slightly higher budget, because there were some really cool, like the CG like in that first fight was a little meh, but like before that, he's running on them rooftops and like swinging over things, and like
woo, just
dude,
like
it's
Spider-Man
like
esque, man.
splash pages.
Oh
like
my god,
it was great.
That's so good. Listen, I've been saying, like, this is the year of Daredevil. This is the year of Fantastic Four. It's just so good. Hey! You know what else would make it better? Put Daredevil in Marvel Rivals.
Dude, I played Marvel Rivals one time, and I play games inverted because I'm weird. Because of course I do. And the people I was playing with, they were so kind and nice. They were like, "Oh, let me see that controller," and like they took it away from me. And like, dude, I had so much fun doing it. Like it was a great night to have fun with that. And but they kindly took the remote away from me.
As they should have. But anything else you want to bring up, Mike, before we wrap up here?
No, I'm just looking forward to we got this, and Andor's starting next month, and I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
I can see Andor's a little divisive, but I'll say it's the smartest Star Wars ever created. But I'm looking forward to that. I'm excited about this Daredevil stuff, and holy smokes!
And you know what else is smart?
What?
Kathleen Kennedy stepping down.
Hey, let's get a yub nub for that. Like exactly. Like the Ewoks are dancing, Obi-Wan's ghost is coming down, like everyone's gonna be happy.
We won.
Exactly.
We won.
So you remember when the Super Star Destroyer or the regular Star Destroyer crashes into the Super Star Destroyer, and like it ends up, and like Admiral Akbar is like, oh, like he just knows like the tyranny, the stuff is over. The big battle is won. Got to take that nice, relaxing, just she's done. She's gone.
Yeah, I agree. Look, I mean, this is just
it's a good time.
It really is. It really
we got
is,
the Mando movies filming. I think it is.
I think it's about to start soon.
Yeah.
Anyway, but this ain't Star Wars talk, Mike.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But
I'm catching
Mike,
up on some Star Wars.
I
right
know,
now.
but Mike,
I have a lot of time on my hands.
I'm glad you're back, buddy.
I am glad to be back. Ain't nothing gonna keep me down, brother.
Just like Elton John, I'm still standing.
Dude, I'm standing the best that I can. I have assisted standing right now, but pretty soon I'll be standing on my own.
Listen, I was gonna play music, but I'm not going to.
That sounds good.
Yeah, whatever.
It's kind of
But
yours.
listen, let us know, guys. What do you guys think of the first episode of Daredevil? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you not like it? Did you thought it was okay? Did you hate it? Let us know. We want to hear from you guys. We want your guys' opinions. We want you guys to join in the conversation.
Mm-hmm. I want to do this like weekly too, bro. I think we should do this weekly.
I mean, we've been doing it weekly.
Have you? Well, one episode at a time.
No. When we did Creature Commandos, we did 2 episodes, bro.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Were we doing it every other week? Or were we doing one episode at a time?
No, we did every other week. But me and Frank did Spider-Man every week.
All right, groovy. Sounds good.
We're gonna do it every week, bro. I got you. I got you, man.
Groovy.
Listen, guys. Thank you so much for watching, Mike. I missed you, brother.
I missed doing this, dude. I thought here's my best thumbs up.
So what you're saying is we're gonna see you in Thunderbolts and that's like 4?
Maybe we'll see. Traveling is a bit of an issue.
I gotcha. But listen, guys, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff to this channel. We're trying to really grow and make this an amazing platform for you guys. Now, I know. I keep saying I'm going to start streaming. It's coming. I'm getting the gear. I'm getting the gear. All right. I'm figuring it out. It'll happen.
You got a fancy new camera?
I do. I do. I got a new mic. I got a new headset. I just bought a new head. I just got a new headset today for gaming.
I see it. It's glowing.
No, that's the system.
Oh, okay.
But it's gonna happen. I promise. It's coming. Pause. Anyway, so Mike.
Yes.
Anything else you want to say before we tuned in or tune off?
Nah, dude. I'm just. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support. Positive thoughts bring positive results, and I'm truly, truly grateful for all the positivity that's been coming my way. The special people, you know who you are, and I appreciate it. I don't think I'd be here without it. So thank you.
Welcome back, buddy. We missed you.
Welcome
back. All right, guys. We're gonna go. We'll see you guys next week. Talk about episode 3. And Devil Hell's catches back, baby. Let's go. We'll see you guys next time.
Adios.